Hello friends and welcome once again to the Gesundheit Kitchen. My name is Hans Rueffert and I am a member of the Gastric Cancer Foundation's Board of Directors as well as a stomach cancer patient. Been there, done that. So happy to have cancer in my rearview mirror, but it does inspire every meal that I eat because I'm trying to make sure I get the absolute best protein that I can get into my engine, so to speak, but also I want it to be delicious and fun and engaging. So today I want to talk about salad dressings because I'm afraid that most people think of salad dressing as this thing you buy on the shelf, and it is laden with calories, but also a lot of stuff that makes it shelf stable, which doesn't make it exactly healthy, and it also masks the flavor of the food that you're trying to enjoy. So salad dressing is so easy, and so I wanted to share one of my sort of go-tos, and that is simple vinaigrette, but using apple butter as the thing that's going to give it its sort of creaminess and kind of buttery mouthfeel. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons, heaping tablespoons, of a good apple butter. Now, do read the ingredients. This is actually made by a friend, so I know what's in this one. To that, I'm going to add equal parts oil and vinegar. And this is a good way to use some of your fun oils. So extra virgin olive oil, always a standby, but if you have things like walnut oil or hazelnut oil, that's a good time to use that. So I'm doing 1/4 of a cup of oil and 1/4 of a cup of vinegar. Now, a good clove of minced garlic, and always fresh. I love using fresh garlic. It's an antifungal and antimicrobial, and it's a natural preservative as well. So in here you've got the vinegar, the olive oil, the garlic, and now a couple of good cranks of sea salt. So you can make this in a mason jar or any kind of a container. I like these little deli containers because they're very easy to label. I can keep them in the fridge. They're see-through. I know what's in there. All right, that is only going to get better with time. Let that sit for a moment while I put together my salad ingredients. Now, that dressing will easily live for a month in the refrigerator, should it last that long, but you'll go through it way before then. I want to use a 4-letter word here, so cover your ears if you're sensitive. It's kale. Now, kale has a great reputation for being an amazing health food, but it also can be a little bit chewy. But this particular kale, I like to refer to it as the gateway kale, and it's called lacinato kale or dinosaur kale or cavolo. So you can do it with your hands, just go through and pick that off, or if you prefer a knife, you can trim it with a knife. But kale is one of the only greens that I regularly eat that can really hold up to some abuse. And really, the more you abuse it, the easier it is for you to chew it and therefore digest it. So this particular green can hold up to a massage, and so I would call this a massaged kale salad. Now, I'm not giving an exam at this point, so nobody flinch, but it is a great way to get this flavor all the way through the green. So every single bite is going to be, there's going to be dressing there. There's going to have flavor, so you don't have to have this lake of dressing at the bottom of the plate or at the bottom of the bowl, because you're really kind of checking to see how much dressing you need. Okay, so once everything in here is nice and massaged, going to add some protein, and this time in the form of a whole grain sorghum. Going to do about, oh gosh, I don't know, 1/4 cup or so of, this is par cooked. It's a whole grain sorghum, high in protein. It's gluten-free as well. It's a wonderful rice substitute. I use it all the time. But again, it adds a little bit of crunch and texture. And then I have some fresh cherries. I have both Bing and Rainier cherries. And I'm going to put, gosh, this is enough salad for 2 people. So if you got about a cup of cherries in there, this is delicious. Actually, it's a great hot side as well. You could throw this in a hot skillet and just sort of just wilt it just a tiny bit, and it would be a wonderful warm side to a piece of fish. Now, let's just garnish this up with a little bit of any kind of cheese that you like, but I like a sort of a dry, salty cheese like a feta or a ricotta salata. I love having a little bit of sweet, a little bit of salty, a little bit of sour, a little bit of dry. It's great to have these juxtapositions so that when you're eating, you get these little bursts of different flavors. So it keeps it interesting, and you've got lots of nutrition here, and you've already done a lot of the work by number 1, chopping it small, by number 2, massaging it, so your gut doesn't have to do all of that work. So I'm making it easier for my engine to utilize the fuel and the resources that I'm giving it. So until the next time we're in the Gesundheit Kitchen, take care of yourself, take care of each other, eat well, be well, and Gesundheit. Take care.